Yeah, fuck it, let it go.
Because you can't identify him?
Change on the paperwork. That's right, Doc. What the fuck ever else?
You leave it to Avon. He's gonna get some years off his sentence.
No doubt knowing Avon.
Just show up and say what Levy tells you to. What the hell is wrong with you?
Oh, your mother now?
That was evil.
They all understand that Dee doesn't want to be a part of everything now.
This is mine, right here, right now.
Oh, you ain't listening to me. I'm telling you.
Ma, remember we used to live on Linden Avenue? I was about 6, 7 years old. You told me to go back out there and fight, whether I lose or not.
They beat the shit out of you.
Yeah. Then you say to me, boy, I might have brought you into
You
this
know
world,
that they're gonna kill
but
him.
you the one who wanted to live in it. I'm still here. Me. You gotta let me live like I need to live. You tell Avon, Stringer, and Garnett, all of them, to leave me be.
They can't take that risk. You listen to that, you were the cousin of that guy. He's gonna die.
So that's it, me and cheese are straight.
Yeah, he's straight. But there's 2400 princess.
She's not one man.
Ziggy!
Going for the bar, huh?
You doing the live?
If my old man can do it, who the hell says I can't?
Ziggy!
Not for me, I'm gonna head out. Oh, come on.
For sure it's a lot for Frank, you know. He's fighting so much to have money for his guys, to protect his guys, for his son to act like that. But at the same time for Ziggy to know that his father is fighting for his guys but never for him.
Got nothing new.
Come on.
Let's try for an idea on this one. I can't even tell you why.
Because you care.
Just a way to pretend I'm still murder police, I guess.
No, no, no.
Fuck, right? Elena and I are gonna try again.
Oh!
Yeah!
Oh, shit!
Yeah, I'm done fucking myself up, bud. I am done.
Clearly. I can smell the beers, you know, from there. Like truly, I have it on my nose.
What the hell happened to you?
You fell down.
How many times?
Let's walk. Walk from easily. Boat's great for us. That pier comes back online by next spring. More ships, more work. Yeah, great. Is that my son like $100 bills like an asshole? Bar full of working stiffs. The fuck is that?
Just a smile. You wanna hit me again, Pop? Go ahead. Take a shot.
For Christ's sake, maybe if I didn't listen to your mother, 'cause she's the one always talking about you should do
It's
the
cool.
community college like your brother.
Pop, don't. You wanna know what I remember? I remember you. Uncle Jerry, and Uncle Walt, P-Pop, all sitting around the kitchen table talking shit about this gang and that gang. Who's better with the brake ball? Who can turn around faster? Always a fucking argument, right?
For Prologue, 6 opinions. Yeah, what else you remember?
Everything.
You admired your dad. Your boss sad and hurt.
So tell me, Mr. Back in the day, the fuck are we doing down here with the war frats in the middle of the goddamn night?
Beats the fuck out of me.
And the pink one, like the can full of dead girls, they're all from the same shipping line, Talco. And on all of them, the same checker. This guy, Thomas Bakusa, he goes by Horseface.
You went at him already, right?
We grand juryed his ass. That motherfucker didn't blink.
You can't have him like that.
The
Point is, we have a pattern here. What they're doing eliminates almost all of the paper trail. The only thing they leave behind is a little telltale in the computer. A box comes off the ship, flashes for a few moments, and blip, then it's gone.
Oh, bank! Again, I can
I mean, on paper anyway.
smell it from there.
Your D.
Oh, it's not just that they're not saying anything to each other, it's the camera, sort of movements, you know, to say that they're far away. Avon, he doesn't know that Stringer prepared that, but he's not gonna say anything about it.
Well, I retired.
Excuse me?
Yeah. It's boats, not bodies.
It's not you.
It wasn't me. It wasn't me not to drink or dog around either. I want another chance.
That for sure, but what you said before, no.
How about I fuck for the road instead?
Okay. I'm thinking about Rhonda!
If you want, I will pay you straight. Or a drunken day in Avon.
No. Money, only money. Nico.
Turn it around, you can make 60, 70,000.
I think he's offering like 3-4 times the value.
And all of the issues going with it, selling drugs yourself and all? No.
Half in cash, half in dough.
You're choosing to not choose. Right there, you know, a compromise is not okay.
I can turn that package around, no problem. You don't know.
If you say so, Ziggy.
Got this one. You stay at home and watch cartoons. Let me handle this shit for the both of us, huh?
That's the issue. Ziggy is not interested by the money, Ziggy is interested to have a role to play in all of that. I'm not sure that she wanted you to
What
stay.
do we do with the day?
Me? Oh, I gotta pick up the boys from the center.
No problem. We'll do something after that. Maybe we go by my place, pick up some things.
No, you did not understand.
I don't want the boys to know that you were here. It's gonna get them hoping. So, you need to leave.
The fact that you didn't see it coming. The fact that I'm seeing that coming since a long time.
Motherfuckers do not appreciate nothing that comes home free.
I know that I'm saying since 7 episodes now that Dee is gonna die. It doesn't mean that it's not gonna hurt. We saw him evolving, we saw everything about him.
D, right?
Yeah, you can't be in here now, man.
Yo, man, y'all didn't get any final calls this week, y'all?
Man, give me a minute. Let me finish up right here real quick. And I'm gonna get one for you.
Do we really have to see all of it, like? Oh, you want to present that like he killed himself? It's so well sold. It's really, it's really... I had some tears, you know, coming during the moment because it was truly awful to see Dee being that hurt, you know, suffering like that, being in such a pain and understanding that he was gonna die. And that moment, you know, it lasted for a long time. In fact, I mean, not so long, but for a show to take the time to show us how long it's lasting. Do you understand what I mean? Like, it's lasting for a long time, in fact. So yes, I had some tears, but I can't cry right now, and I'm not gonna cry because I'm seeing it since the end of the season 1. Dee going in jail with Avon and the other ones. Dee is gonna die. He had to die at some point. The guy already snitched on you. He's coming back to you like nothing happened. You can't take the risk for the guy to snitch on you again. And right there, that's not how Avon was thinking, and I was truly surprised by it. I appreciated it. But when Dee took his distance, and was saying that he doesn't want to get involved into Avon's plans inside of the jail, and after that, outside of the jail, like, I don't care about the life that you are promising me that I would have, when I will be out of jail. The fact that Dee was so independent and all, that's it, like, I knew that Dee was condemned. But the fact is that Stringer prepared all of that, but he wants for no one to know that he did it, not even Avon. And Avon maybe didn't want that, for Dee, but at the same time, he knew that Dee was going away, didn't want to be a part of his team, of his plans anymore. We had that moment with Avon saying to Stringer, I did my best, right? Like, it was fair, all of what I did for Dee. And the subtitle into that, when he said it to Stringer, it was really like, I did my best and it's not enough, Dee is not with us anymore. So, he didn't tell to Stringer, do something about Dee, but he told to Stringer, it's over for Dee. Stringer, as a man who is outside, as the man who has to be sure that everything is going to be alright for the business and all, it's logical for Stringer to make a plan to kill Dee. And in a way, I have the impression that Avon, when he said that to Stringer, he knew it also, but it was almost like, I'm telling it to you, but I don't want to have anything to do with that, and to know about it when it's gonna happen. And right there, that scene that we had with Avon and Dee, the fact that they were just looking at each other, they're not talking together anymore, that moment was really important. It was really well filmed because the movements of the camera during that moment, it was to show us that they are close, but they are really in fact far from each other and they have nothing to do together anymore. And I think that it was also to show us that Avon, when he's gonna know that Dee was killed, no one is going to believe that it was a suicidal thing. It's only for the record, for the official things that you put it as it was a suicidal thing. Avon is not going to believe it at all. But because of that moment, because of what he said to Stringer, he's not going to ask questions about it. I really don't think so. And the fact that we had during this episode also Dee talking to his mother and telling to his mother all of what he said before, like, that's it, I have to live my life, I'm taking my own decisions and all. It was the final goodbye, in fact, for this character, even if he didn't know it, but his mother knew it. His mother knew that they would come for him, maybe not that quick, but she knew it. Dee talking about Gatsby, that story, the fact that you have to live with your past, to take the responsibility of it, to not lie to yourself, that you can try to be someone else and all, but if you're lying about what you did before, who you truly are inside, even if you changed, still it's a part of yourself. That was true. It's the end of Dee. It's making me sad because during the first season you were there, during my binge watching of the first season, and you saw that I really got attached to Dee. Even if I didn't love his character like I love Omar and Bubs, still I got attached to this character because for me it's really the one, into the season 1, that the writers explored the most. They went so deep with Dee, with his feelings, with his doubts, with his regrets. They went so deep with him, and that was so great to see him evolving, changing his mind, doing stuff and all. That was so cool. But I know that I couldn't imagine a good end for Dee, and that I said that he would die during this season, and for what reason and how. But for sure it hurts a little to see that I was right there. Okay, So all of our guys are working on the same case. They understand it even more right now. They are making investigations on all of the things that they can. The wires are not functioning. The computers informations, they can function, but they have to continue to work with it. They saw that into the past things were functioning like that. Now they have to have a wire, a system to know what is happening into the present time, so they can catch one of these guys doing his stuff. We have Nick, and through that also Frank, who are continuing to work with the Greeks, and with that other guy, you're giving them what they want. Right there, they offered you heroin in exchange. I would have taken only the money, because the heroin, okay, you can have more money for it, but you have to find guys to sell it. Guys who are gonna do the job and who are gonna do it great. You have after that to take back the money, like to begin to be into that system. It's another system, it's another kind of drugs also. It's not that easy, and you know all of the other gangs who can be after you because you're selling on their territories, and also all of the issues going with that. It's good for us in a way because the cops, they are mostly after the drugs, so it can be a way to connect Frank through Nick to the drugs and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, we know that it's not the real deal. Frank, he needs his dirty money for the dogs, for his guys, to keep them, for also all of the votes, you know, around the canal, all of that. He was so great, Frank again. I mean, the actor playing Frank during this episode. That discussion with Ziggy, I expected it, you know, to be a little more longer and also a little more intense, because for me, these two characters, their relationship, it's so particular. Clearly, Ziggy, he wants to prove stuff to his father, he's mad at his father, he would want to have more responsibilities, he would want to be more considerate, and that's why, you know, when Nikki told him, let me do it, I don't need you, and I will give you your part of the money, that's not what Ziggy wants. Okay, he's interested by the money, but he's more interested to have a real role into all of that. What his father is denying him. So now for Nick to deny him also that, for Ziggy it's a lot. But at the same time for Frank to see that his own son, you know, is playing with money, doesn't consider money that much, is not playing also according to the same rules. Frank for sure he doesn't like that. And Ziggy doesn't care about the dogs. And that's an issue. For Frank, you know. Frank is doing everything that he can to protect the dogs. Ziggy doesn't understand that, so Frank hates it. But at the same time, Ziggy, he would want for his father to take care of him, to protect him. But his father is not doing that at all. He's not considering him at all, so for sure Ziggy is hurt. So see, really during that discussion, for me, both of them were hurt, both of them were sad about the situation and about their relationship, but none of them can change it and wants to change it right now. Bunk getting drunk with McNulty, is it really a surprise? Not that much. For McNulty's ex-wife to accept, you know, to go on a date with him, to sleep with him, I mean to have sex with him and all, that was a surprise, but for the day after that to tell him, just go, I don't want for the boys to see you right there, like I saw that coming. The fact that he didn't, it's a surprise for me. But for McNulty, all of this episode, you know, it's a big failure. He had to accept that he failed, you know, with this girl, this Ukrainian Russian girl, to find her identity, and that because of that, her body is not gonna be considered at all. He has to accept that he's never gonna go back, you know, with his team. Like he said, you know, he's retired. He has to accept now that the dream that he has, you know, about getting back with his ex-wife, it's not gonna be that easy, and maybe she's playing a little with him, like, I'm not sure about what she's truly feeling. Maybe she wants it, but for sure not now, and it's gonna take time and all of that. Or maybe she just wanted to have sex and that's all. Yes, McNulty, for some episodes, is failing again and again and again. Kima with her girl, that was a cool moment because it was a response to the season 1, and at the end she's not forcing Kima to stop, she's going with her, and she can't do that each time, but that moment was fun at the end. Shardine, I'm glad that she's doing great, she's still with Lester and all of that, that's so cool. I didn't expect, to see her again. Okay, that was a cool episode, really cool, a lot of things happened into it. For Dee to die into it, I didn't think that it would happen during this episode, but I was not surprised, and still at the end it hurts. It's another proof, that this show is not afraid of killing main characters, and really just like that. They're not afraid of it, and they're proving it again. Yes, I'm worried for Omar and Bubs. Omar, all of the trial, how he acted and all, that was so cool. They managed to have Bird, and McNulty, you knew that Omar never witnessed Bird killing Gant. And normally that case is closed now, and we began everything with that case, episode 1, season 1. So it feels a little weird that we ended it, that's it. We'll see if at some point we're gonna reopen that case or not. Okay, I'm gonna stop this video right now. It's the end of my session of binge watching. Also, 2 episodes at a time, it's already great. So it's all for you and for me for today. So it's all for me for now. So bye for now. Bye.
Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me that you built a time machine?
Crazy.